Where the hell am I? Actually, I know exactly where I am. I'm out here to try to crash a NIO, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try to crash a NIO. So, well, actually not exactly try to crash a NIO, but more specifically, it's the brand new NIO ES6. And here we have a bunch of crash tests that we're gonna try to experience. Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be pretty juicy, guys. I had to sign an NDA for this, guys. Take a look, we got quite a few ES6s. We got a lot of other content creator here. Will from China Driven. Very, very nice. All right, guys, we're in the car. We're gonna start the test. The first test is gonna be the automatic emergency steering. This is gonna be pretty exciting. So let's get started. All right, we're gonna get going. Let's go. 90 kilometers per hour. Let's go. There's a pedestrian right there. Getting a little bit nervous. Oof, oof, wow, holy moly macaroni. Take a look at that. Damn, that is amazing. So guys, I just confirmed with these people, for the automatic emergency steering, they can achieve it at around 70 kilometers per hour for pedestrians and up to 150 kilometers per hour. So that's well in the range of high-speed highways. So this is pretty cool, and this is all automatic, right? So you're just driving, some pedestrian pops out, the car is going to be able to avoid it, which is pretty nice. And then for cars, 80 kilometers up to 150 kilometers per hour. And of course, it's going to prioritize emergency braking if it can. Otherwise, it will steer away. So this is pretty cool. All right, let's do it again. Pedestrians up there. And oof. Oh my God. Wow. So guys, the second event is for NOP. So this time we'll be on autonomous driving, and it's going to avoid some like traffic or some sort of construction scenario. So guys, NOP is activated, and then 80 kilometers per hour, and it's going to avoid a construction site, construction area. So guys, just to clarify, even though we're testing it at 80 kilometers per hour, this like capability goes up to like 120 kilometers plus. So you see some cones up front. Very smooth. So guys, now we're going to be testing the rear automatic emergency braking. This has actually saved me like once or twice when I was parking in tight spaces with my own car. And yeah, like when I was parking, there was a fence on the side. I didn't really see it, but the car was able to see it and stopped. So let's see how it performs on the newer generation ES6. I'm pretty sure it's going to be much better than my car.
这有可能咱俩在聊天，或者是说我注意力没有那么集中，没有看到它，这时候它已经提示我了。最后做到了，做到了一个刹。
So you see, there's only partial coverage, and yeah. Warning first, and wow, look at that. So guys, the next event that we're going to test out, we're going to do a left turn, and there's going to be a fence, a barrier over there, and we're going to pretend that we're distracted and not paying attention, and the car is going to sort of steer itself or stop. Oof. Wow. That's a very hard brake, yeah. But of course, we're like about a meter out from the fence. So this is necessary. Okay, here we got pedestrian. Some dude with an umbrella. He's not paying attention to the road. And we're not paying attention to the road either. And bam, stopped. Yeah, pretty nice. Wow. So guys, the next test is actually going to be one of the hardest. We're going to be in a tunnel. There's going to be fog, and there's going to be like a car that's broken down, and we're not really going to be able to see it. So look at that. There's smoke that mimics fog. We're going to drive, and can't really see it that clearly. Look at that. Wow. Oh. Wow. So guys, that was pretty impressive, and you can tell there was a big gap, all right, that you're able to use to steer away from that dangerous area. So guys, we have a little baby on the road, a kid playing on the road, and then oh no, we gotta steer away from the kid. And there you go. So guys, that was 80 kilometers per hour. Pretty challenging, you know. There's a kid on the ground. It's not very tall, very short, you know, less than a meter in height, and the car is able to detect it and steer away from it at 80 kilometers per hour. And this is pretty impressive. So guys, we're gonna mimic a pass out. The driver, he's gonna pass out, and then the car will automatically move to the side lane and stop. And also there's gonna be an SOS trigger. So let's take a look at that. This is gonna be pretty cool.
OK， 我们这个这里会。
SOS
对 SOS 对。
警侦中心你好。
不好意思，我们在测试故障车辆。哎，谢谢。
好，我来关闭啊。
好，再见。哎。
Take a look. That was the AES test that we just experienced. The first one that we did. Pretty amazing. And that concludes all the tests that we did. And pretty nice. As you can tell, pretty impressive. Performed well over all these different courses. And one thing I wish they would have done is, and I talked to the guy behind me, like I wish they took a Tesla and did a side-by-side comparison. Whereas, you know, for some of these events, some of these courses, for example, the fog one, that could be a little bit challenging for a Tesla because, you know, you have to use the LiDAR for this. So this is definitely pretty impressive. Kudos to NIO for showing this off. And I hope you guys were able to learn something from these videos. Yeah, so definitely hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.